what if focusing on chemicals, not just calories, could transform your health? You want to focus on good quality. Ditch the processed, chemical-laden, options and prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods. We want to, it's best to eliminate, as much as you can, any harmful additives or preservatives. And, so if we do that, right, like I do, I can eat more, I can feel better, and I can sustain long-term wellness. I don't eat that stuff that most people eat with all the chemicals, right? So I don't get sick like people get sick. It's because my immune system's strong, because I'm not putting all the little extra chemicals that are causing it to overwork, right? So it allows it to be ready for the invaders. So so the benefits of counting your chemicals, right? So you're going to be able to eat more without guilt. So if you see on this channel, you'll notice I have recipes I threw on there so people can see, like, oh, I can have chili? Oh, I can have, enchiladas? I can have certain things that I like. Heck yeah, you can. It's just all about how you go about doing it, right? So whole foods are naturally lower in calories, right? They allow you for more satisfying portions. Better health and less inflammation. Cutting out artificial preservatives, additives, and processed ingredients supports overall well-being. It reduces cravings, because those processed foods trigger addictions. I have a whole video on that, about how the foods cause us to become addicted to them. They have chemicals in there. So they have, I think one of the videos I talked about high fructose corn syrup. And the interesting thing is that, not like sugar. Sugar's different. Sugar, you might be satiated. You might be full eventually if you ate stuff with sugar in it, right? But with the high fructose corn syrup, apparently it tricks you. You don't think that you're full. And a lot of times what it is because you're not, if you have foods that don't have any, that have very minimal, nutrients in there, then your body's gonna be like, wait a minute, I need the nutrients. So it's gonna be craving, even though it's still trying to move through that other stuff that you ate, right? So yeah, it's very important to stop eating these chemicals, right? And then, whole foods, they stabilize your blood sugar and curb unhealthy cravings. It's great for sustainable weight management. So I'm blown away. Like, people look at me, how do you eat all that you eat and stay in the shape that you do, right? But it's because I work out a lot, and it's because I'm eating the right foods, right? It's science. It's very simple. It's not rocket science, like I said in the last video. It's just some science. But once you figure it out, you got it for the rest of your life. And that's what this channel is about. Longevity for you. No more food anxiety. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You just eat what you eat because you already know what to eat now. I'll eat at the co-op. I go to this place called the Great Basin Food Co-op here in Reno. It's awesome. Great store. I also go to Natural Grocers in Reno. Awesome stores. Those are my stores. You'll see me there. Say hi. But the thing is that at the co-op, all the food there is organic. So I don't have to worry. Clean eating removes the burden of tracking every bite while maintaining a healthy weight. Snacks are a big part of this whole thing. It's huge because you don't want to eat snacks that are going to mess you up, right? And snacks are huge. I mean, that's so much money in that. But like I said, trail mix, dark chocolate, peanut butter. And there's all kinds of things you can do. Prioritize whole foods that are unprocessed, organic fruits and vegetables, and grains and proteins. Read the labels, okay? If you see me in the stores, I'm always looking at the labels, unless I already know what it is. So avoid the foods with the long ingredient list or the hard to read items, right? Or the hard to pronounce additives, right? Try to cook at home. Homemade meals, You know, they'll give you full control over what you're eating. I even go so far as I grow an organic garden in the winter. I mean, in summer. And so in northern Nevada, you know, it's seasonal out here. So I have to be. It's late season, so I probably won't be planting until like March or April. So, but I'm probably gonna be growing my seeds inside. So I just do it for fun, and plus I get some good harvest at probably around July or August, you know. So, all right. So, thanks for hanging in there. This is important. You gotta know. Embrace abundance. Okay. So instead of just restricting, add more nutrient dense foods. Think colorful salads, right? Hearty soups and real whole food ingredients. They provide essential nutrients without the excessive calories. High fiber foods, right? They fill you up and they reduce overeating and they support your gut health. If you have less empty calories, like ditching those processed foods, you're going to make room for real nourishment. Better digestion. A clean diet improves your gut health and boosts nutrient absorption. So thoughts to consider, you guys, it's not the calories you consume, but the chemicals you avoid that determine your health. Choose foods that fuel, not deplete your body. And then, of course, as Hippocrates once said, let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food.